I'm doing amazing.
Yeah. These days, AQS is really amazing us. You have become an African powerhouse.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah,
so
and competing at an African level.
Absolutely humbled, but again, it's a hard work, not just for myself. Behind me, there's a strong team of young Africans. We have Rwandan, Kenyan, bring Nigerians, Congolese, bring a Sudanese hopefully soon. So it's a group of young Africans who are absolutely doing amazing work.
Before we talk about that competition, let's tell us what is AQS, how did it begin, and how came the idea of founding AQS?
That's a profound and beautiful question. So, sometime back in 2018, my second born was diagnosed with autism. So, the first time there's a lot of confusion, a lot of desperation. And as someone who's worked in data for the past 20 years, I found that the only way I can actively play a role in finding a solution to this problem was to start AQS. So my mission again is to turning data into intelligence, and intelligence being that whoever is taking decision, we need to give him the answers, and answers coming from the reality, and the reality is the data. So that's how AQS started.
And in that case, medical data.
Medical data, but medical data, that's 80% of what we do. But also we are going in all sectors, like we're proud to be working in child protection sector, agriculture, because at the end of the day, you need to be exhaustive and comprehensive. You can't solve problem just health. Education needs to be part of it. The social fabric needs to be part of it.
What you need to handle, it's macro data only.
No.
Because when you talk about education,
yes.
Health, it's a lot of data.
Yes.
Big numbers.
Absolutely.
Including maybe national accounting.
Yes.
From Ministry of Finance.
Yes.
So, does any businessman who is bringing goods from China?
That's a great question, Claude. Everyone needs data. Everyone needs data. So, unfortunately, and hopefully one of my role, and that I'm so thankful to be talking to you, is we need to play a big role in education. So the reason why most of our businesses are in health, it's because of HIV. The US government organization like the US CDC, Center for Disease Control, were in charge of helping countries all over the world in treating HIV. But then they're coming from a culture where they understand the value of data, turning this data into insight to guide program, to create new program, to create drugs. Data is life. You know, we're all saying data is life, but in health, in Rwanda or in other developing country, that's where the data are being valued and used for every decision because of that background. But we know everywhere else you need data. If you're anything, your staff, who's performing well, who's not performing well, who's bringing in the money, who is costing you money, which product should you bring, when should you bring it, is your place where you're working the right place, should you open a new one? All these questions can be answered by data.
Is it useful for a farmer to produce
amazing
maize or potatoes?
Amazing. Like one of our colleagues created a tool that will help you predict what type of yield should you plant now. Because now more than ever, you know, the season is now very unpredictable. So now you need the power of prediction to know when to plant, which yield, which horticulture to put on. So that this is when, especially in agriculture. And I was on another program, all in Kinyarwanda, And the first question I was asked about is, I am a farmer. How can data help me to a better job? That was amazing. Yes, agriculture more than any sector now, especially now, needs the full power of data analytic, because you need someone who's helping you do prediction. We can no longer use the prediction our grandfathers used. Between this month and this month, this is the rainy season. No, it's different now. So you need someone to help you do prediction and tell you, actually at this time, the probability of rain is 20%. Don't plant your seed. Or at this time, now it's way higher because they are using so many sources of data, meteo data. Like there's so many ways, that's where the power of soil data. Yeah, so that's one of the sectors that need data the most, and we have solutions for that.
But I think also the business people, the industries which are producing different goods at a regional scale.
Yes.
They may need data for marketing. Marketing may need data, but okay. But now comes the question: how can be the costs? Because I understand an NGO of drugs for HIV, as you said before, or the Ministry of Education or Health or Finance may need you and may be capable to pay you, certainly. But can an industry, SME, producing anything for Rwanda and for the region, for a farmer, can he be able to pay to afford your cost?
Beautiful question, Claude. So, and we've been thinking about it. So, in the first 3 years of our business, we were mostly doing services. So you need myself, you need a team to collect those data, analyze them, give you those insights so that they can help you taking decisions. But now in parallel, we've been building tools, e-tools or electronic tools or digital copy of what we're doing that will dramatically cut the costs. And within our next 5 years, coupling it with education, we were planning to make those tools extremely affordable so that SMEs, those are the ones that need the data the most because any wrong decision, you're out of the market, right? But also those institutions that need to, banks and microfinances that need to give you money, need those data to take a decision. So yes, so we are by the end of August, we'll have 6 platforms that will help organizations at all levels or all the value chain of data, from data collection to an AI tool we created that will do analysis for you, to a data hub where all your data are kept, and then we help you, or we help you create a dashboard so you have all the insight real time. We've created for government and big institutions a resource tracking tool, talking about the Ministry of Finance, where you can quickly see how is the allocation optimal. We've created a digital copy of monitoring and evaluation, calling it Eval 360. And finally, and that has always been the dream of mine, is we always say data is the new oil. Data is the new gold. How are you making it a reality? So we are creating the Amazon of data and insight. So your data, someone needs those data. And for that person to access those data, we need him to pay and pay you. So then we are moving from just a slogan, data is gold, to a reality. Your data, you are getting money and resources and from your data.
That's very interesting. I'm waiting to have more information on that.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. But okay, I've seen in general who may need you, may need your services.
Yes, yes.
But let's talk about the tools you use.
Yes.
What are the tools you use? What is the science behind the technology behind it? Yes.
That's beautiful. So we, for all of us from old school, right? You either you did statistics and someone else did economy and someone else will do medicine,
yes,
right?
But let me tell you first. When I was young,
yes.
some decades ago,
Yeah.
I was the understanding was if you study maths,
yes.
sometimes physics,
Yes.
math, statistics, you need just a teacher.
It's just a teacher, yes.
Maybe at university
Yes.
level or secondary level.
yes.
But now, tell us that math and statistics
Yes.
can bring consultancy services.
Absolutely.
Can help you for consultancy.
Absolutely.
And bring to you money. So people who study that can also be interested to continue.
I'm one example of it. I did applied math. I did math in my high school, and I'm the founder and CEO of AQS. We are now supporting 4 countries now, in Central African Republic, in Kenya, in Nigeria, and in Rwanda, which is our base, and all using math.
Yes.
So that I was saying, like now, what we call data science is heavily math plus creating this interdisciplinary. So if your work is into agriculture, you bring an agronomist. If it's in health, you bring a public health specialist, and so on and so forth. So, but the base is math. And then also, on top of that, you add some computer sciences. So, yes, please learn math, because this is where the world is. Let me just give you another example that I always give. You know all these AI that we are using, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. That's math. It's artificial intelligence. It's math. It's data analytics. That's it. It's just it's done at a higher level, but the base fundamentally just data analytics. When they say, "Oh, we are training data," what they are trying to do, they are teaching the data to do better prediction, and that's what it does. And that's statistics, that's math. So and all the
so math and statistics can bring money.
Oh, it is bringing money.
Yes.
It's bringing me money.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, it's beautiful. I believe data is life. So one of the philosophers that I love the most said, and it's true, that, and that's what's happening actually. Like in the future, the difference will be how good are you to turn your data or to analyze your data. So that's what will be the differentiation, and that's why you can see the fight or the war between the US and China, or semiconductor. We are not selling you this and so on and so forth, because as I say, right, AI is just having this massive amount of data and turning it into intelligence. Whoever will be very good at doing this will control the world. So that's why Africa and the continent, we need to own it. We need to not be consumers, and that's what we're trying at AQS.
Yes.
We need to keep our data in our setting. We need to use our organization that in data, invest in them.
Yes.
The $100 that you're paying for this tool created in the US somewhere is the $100 that you're not spending in your country, and this tool they're creating will be the one to enslave you. So you and then
be more precise. Which tools?
All these tools, Instagram, TikTok, artificial intelligence, Claude, ChatGPT, and all that. As you can see now.
And they want all of that.
And they have it already. They have all those, and they're using them. And they're using them to solve their own problem. And they'll use them to accumulate a lot of power. So just three quick examples. So Anthropic, which is an AI company, that Claude is from Anthropic. OpenAI, which owns ChatGPT, the famous ChatGPT, and SpaceX. SpaceX became a merger of XAI, which is the AI tool created by Elon Musk, of course. X, which is from Twitter, that's where they're getting the data, and SpaceX. SpaceX is merging at the same time. It's merging at the same time, computing, merging at the same time, try to create data centers in space. So now those three companies, SpaceX already has been the IPO, the public offering, right? It's been valuated at more than $1 trillion. Anthropic is going toward that. OpenAI also will be more than $1 trillion company. So those are smashing all the records, and all those companies are just using those data, turning them into intelligence, turning them in those tools. So Grok, yes, Grok from XAI, right? So, and then they're responding to their own problem. And all of a sudden, like what happened with Claude, the US government said, this is too powerful. If you're not a US citizen, you don't have access to, that's Fable 5. So like they have a lot of power, and they're guiding the type of answers we are getting, and responding to the problem that fits the strategic interest. So we need to do the same. We need to start building our own tool that respond to our problem. We need to keep our data in our settings. That's why AQS is building, you'll visit it shortly, building our own data center. We've built our own AI tool that kept data locally to help anyone to turn their own data into insight, and that's what you call intelligence, just to sound fancy. But it's just, our life can be translated into data. So the more data you have, the better you can live your life. You can predict and can do so and so forth. In health, I'm very passionate about it. I'm sorry. In health, you are heading toward personalized medicine. Basically, it's just we have your genome. We have collected all your data, and we are collecting your data regularly, and then we are able now using basically it's just analytics to give you a treatment that can only serve you because it's a fruit of this analytic. Or even the drugs that we use, what they're doing is coming from clinical trials, which is collecting data, analyzing data, and be able to say with a level of certainty, 99 or 95%, this drug treats. But you know that it's in the average. Now, because the computing power has increased, and because collecting those data has been made as easy as possible, instead of taking a decision on a group or a sample, you can be the sample, and then we start getting very soon. We start getting your actual dose. Yes, because it's informed by your information. And we need to move from consumers to producers. And the time to invest in African organization, invest in Rwandan organizations now. Not when it's too late. When you no longer have the means to do it.
There's a lot of work.
There's a lot of work.
Interdisciplinary work.
Yes.
From diverse sectors.
Absolutely. We need the government to help policy-wise in making sure this is happening. We need all sectors in collaborating, and most importantly, we need them to start trusting our local institutions. It's a pity that I've been working with most of the biggest universities in the world, located in the US, like John Hopkins University, Brandeis University, University of Massachusetts, and we worked with some of the biggest organizations in the world, trusting us to collect those data. But then in Rwanda or in most countries, they will be in Africa. They'll be using.
They are not yet trusting you.
They're not trusting. So we've been trusted by foreign organizations.
Yes.
But again, there's a part of education that will come. But we should speed that up. We should speed that up because otherwise the gap will be too wide. Will be too wide. That's why we're super excited for.
So institutions,
government.
need to trust our consultants and.
Yes, our institutions, because they're in the country. They're not going in like AQS. Yes, it's coming, but I know they can go even faster or be more forward in making it happen, because the time is now. The time is now. But also we need to. You've speaking about the team. So proud that now we are almost we are 30, but 28 out of them started as interns. So 27 out of them started as interns. So, but I can promise you, I can tell you that the quality of those young ones. I mean, the investment of the government of Rwanda in education, bringing the like of ALU, Africa Leadership University, bringing the like of Carnegie Mellon University, and so we are getting high quality staff, right? And then now, because we love AI, so you have a young one, well trained, hungry, and you put in strong standard and accountability system, and you use AI to augment the type of work they are doing.
Out of AI, which tools do you use?
I love Claude. Claude is the way. Claude.
Claude?
Yes.
No, but out of AI. AI is very
yes.
which tools do you use?
So Python, R. Those are the main tools we use for analytics. And then what we were doing now, for apart from those two, every other tool that we could have used, a European-based one, we are building it.
You do your own software?
We do our own software.
Okay.
We do, for data collection, we created one called AfriCollect. It's made for Africa. It's mobile first. It's offline first.
Yes.
And that's our own, and we control it. The data comes from the tool to the data center.
That's your own software?
Own software.
It means you can even sell it?
We can even sell it, and we're planning to do it soon. But instead of using RedCap, you don't know where the data are transiting from. And we have a law that prevents that. So we decided to, again, talking about the talent, we have also run the Coding Academy, been producing one of the top shelf coders. So we are building that own tool, so we know the in and out of the tool, so no one will be stealing those data from us. So then we're collecting data to the data center that we own, and so we know that we can trace the data from its origin to where we are keeping it. So again, apart from those two tools and those AI, we are investing a lot in building our own tool, by African, for African, in Africa.
Including maybe new AI.
We've created one.
Yes.
We've created one. It's called DataGoat.
Okay.
It's.
So you share it to me.
I will. It's specialized in data analysis. So what it does, you upload your data, And then you ask questions using natural languages. How many male were in this group? I'll do the analysis for you. So yeah, we'll show you. And the talent is here. The talent is here, and then
you just need to use them.
we just need to use them, and we need to be strongly supported by all institutions, our government, our private institutions. Yeah.
Let's talk now about the competition at the African level. So you are among the top one on the continent. And when is the final?
So it will go into 2 more rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So we are now will do so out of top 100,
Mm-hmm.
they select top 20.
Mm-hmm.
Of those top 20, sometime in August we go to Nairobi. They go to Nairobi,
Mm-hmm.
and out of those 20, they select 10.
Mm-hmm.
And August, beginning of December, I don't have the date right. That will be the final round,
Mm-hmm.
top 10 in Kigali, where they select the top one that time.
Thank you. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
And I hope you'll be number one in Africa.
Yeah, I'm working hard for that.
and probably in the next years, number one in the world.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Hinda Ruton.
Thank you,
And I think that the viewers, the readers of Tech-Biz.Today will be happy
I'm excited.
to hear about you.
I'm truly happy.
Yes.
Amazing conversation.
Thank you.